be teaching you some different types of shots, and some passing, and some deeps.
Whenever you take a wrist shot, you're always going to want to have your knees bent at all times. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to keep your head up, your eyes at the target. You'll want to pull back, and then shoot. At the end of your shot, your stick is always going to want to be at the target. Twist it in more fast motion.
Now, when you take a slap shot, most people usually think of it as like going up and then shooting it, but it's not really as strong as what you think it is. So, what you want to do on a slap shot, it's like first shot, knees bent, that's basically for almost every shot. You want to wind up to about like the knee level, and then what you want to do is you want to pull forward, shot. There's a little bit faster version.
When you do a snapshot, you're always going to want to pull back. You're going to want to pull back and just drop it with your wrist. It is almost identical to the slap shot. You're just pulling it back, not as far. With the slap shot, you're pulling it back more to here. The snapshot, you're pulling it more to here. When you do a snapshot, you're going to want to pull back. Make sure your wrist is in. And you're going to want to follow through and keep it like that. If you go like this, it'll just flip in the air a ton.
When you do the backhander, it's sort of a challenge because unlike the forehand where you got power, it's your backhand where it's like less power. So it's basically a normal shot, except you want to go through that. Except you don't want to turn it, because if it turns, then it will be weak. It will be very weak. Alright, now we're going to work on some deking. Some basic dekes are 1, 2, 3, and go around. There's some basic stuff for whenever you want to deke to get around someone. I'll show an example right now. Whenever you're passing, you always want to have your head up and be alert of your targets so that no defenders come around you. And whenever you're trying to pass it to, for example, a player like Brian, you always want to pull back, keep your head up, and pass.
When you receive a pass, you're always going to want to receive it just like an egg. You're going to want to pull it back and carefully receive it, and not like Sam's about to do here. What he didn't do was he didn't receive it nicely, and this was the proper way that you want to do it. As you can see here, I didn't have my stick down, and I just let it go back with my stick. This is the passing in full motion.
Alright, now we're going to work on some deking. Some basic dekes are 1, 2, 3, and go around. There's some basic stuff for whenever you want to deke to get around someone. I'll show an example right now. Another type of deke is known as the toe drag, where it sticks out like this. You want to put the tip right here, if it can stay, tip right there. You want to bring it around in a circle, and you want to come through. I'll show an example right now. A step also is pretty simple. You want to bring it around, and you want the ball to kick off your foot. This will help like getting around, so because the defenseman will go for the ball, and then you can go around them. That'll be simple for them. I'm going to show you an example. Another type of deke is known as the toe drag, where it sticks out like this. You want to put the tip right here. If it can stay. Tip right there. You want to bring it around in a circle, and you want to come through. I'll show you an example right now. Alright, now that includes all of the hockey basics that we showed you today, which were shooting, different types of shots, passing a puck back and forth, and some deking. Alright, see you next time.